Hello, welcome Virgo to Mystic High Priestess Tarot. This is a general collective reading for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you are welcome. Keep in mind, this will not resonate for all of you. Please take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. If none of it resonates for you, that just means that you're on a different timeline as time and energy is fluid. And there may be another reader out there that is actually reading your timeline. At some point, I will put some recommended readers because there are some great ones on YouTube. I would recommend checking out somebody else. I have already cleansed the space and pre-shuffled and meditated on the cards. So we will get going with your reading here soon. Just a few things I want to mention. Since my channel is new, I am a mystic intuitive. If you do know the meanings of the cards, every once in a while I am guided to read them just a little bit differently based on their placement and what I am guided to. Also, I am an active medium. If by chance a spirit is trying to come through with a personal message, I will have to ring a bell to cleanse their energy to get back to the collective reading. So don't be surprised with that. Also, my guardian and protector is Archangel Michael, and every once in a while we are given a special message from him, and that is extremely special. And I'm really sorry, I have a kitten named Romeo who is just kind of getting used to my setup here, and he's very investigative, and I apologize. I was paying a little attention to him for a moment there. Okay, keep in mind also there are a lot of scammers out here. I will never approach you or ask you about a personal reading or a donation to my channel. If you do want a personal reading or you do want to donate, you can do so by following the information in the description of this video or in the About section of my channel. Let's see, one last disclaimer that I would like to make is that please do not ever use a tarot reading for any type of supplement of medical, legal, or financial advice. That does include mental health counseling as well. Please seek out your professionals for further advice on any of that. And last but not least, I do my weekly readings of the 9-card spread. I do my monthlies as a Celtic cross. So in the 9-card spread that we'll be doing today, it is going to be 3 past, 3 present, and 3 future with overall energy, and then I will clarify it with the Rider-Waite Tarot. That being said, let's get this party started. All right. And your first card is the Knight of Pentacles. And then we have the King of Swords. And we have the Moon, all in the past. Current energy, 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands in the future, 3 of Pentacles in the future, and 10 of Pentacles in the future. The overall energy is Knight of Cups. I should mention, I don't believe I mentioned this in the beginning, this is a couples Virgo reading. I do singles and career as well. We'll do those later. Okay. Reason that I was stopping is because I was being given a little bit of guidance. Very, very interesting in the number of people involved here. Also, I do want to point out the number 3s. 3 is very important. It resembles the Holy Trinity for me. So you do have 2 3s up and down. I read across, I also read up and down, and I read diagonally. So keep that in mind, and numbers are very important. But there's a lot of people here. I'm going from the Page of Wands into the Knight of Wands. Here is something very, very important, even though they are not actually touching. But let's look at your overall energy first. So you have the Page of Cups, and that is very good. That is a offer of love coming in your way. Keep in mind, Page of Cups can be a fleeting type of love. So, you know, coupled, you know, this can be new love, where you're newly coupled. Keep in mind, this can be for people who are married, living together, dating, all kinds of situations like that. But it kind of looks like there's a renewed love to this. So I think it might be something that maybe went stagnant in the past and is kind of just being renewed. In the past year, we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is a slow-moving offer of, you know, definitely we're talking about love here. And then we have the King of Swords. So it is something that is definitely grounded and logical and truthful. But there is this mood, which means there are secrets. So there's either something that this Knight of Pentacles or this King of Swords is not divulging about or in the relationship. That should be very interesting to see going forward what this big secret is. In the present, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Notice it is right below the Knight of Pentacles. So this Knight of Pentacles, whatever this offer is that has come through in the relationship, we're waiting for that to grow. So it kind of looks like it is a stagnant relationship that really has not kind of gone anywhere. With our Knight of Swords, we also have the Three of Cups. So this is very strongly resembling a third-party situation. I hate to say that, but it kind of appears that this King of Swords is indulging in some form of something outside of the relationship. And keep in mind, just because it's a king does not mean it's a man. We all have masculine and feminine energy, so you know it could be, you know, either person in the couple. Now, underneath the moon, we have the Page of Swords or Page of Wands here, and it does resemble the Page of Swords. Though this is where the messages come through. It's like a page of a message of something inspirational, but it's inspirational because somebody was watching and paying attention, which draws me to this third-party situation, as if there's some type of mistress or master that is weaning their way in, and they have provoked the situation, an outsider, with their lust, and it's because they've actually watched this out, and they're up to no good. Then we also have the Knight of Wands, which is an extremely passionate energy that is coming forward. And notice it is below the Knight of Pentacles as well in this in-between waiting period, and this is coming in the future. This could be the Knight of Pentacles offer actually increasing and becoming something more passionate instead of slowing down. Now, we also have the Three of Pentacles, which again, this is people working together. So, and this is below the King of Swords and the Three of Cups. So again, it's as if whatever this interference is in your relationship was planned, and it's being worked out. So whoever this person is trying to come in and break you up is put a lot of effort into this situation. Below the moon, the secret, and this Page of Wands, we have the Ten of Pentacles, though. So there is something definitely rewarding that is going to pull your home together. And I think a lot of it has to do with this Knight of Cups. I think your significant other is going to sniff out what is happening, and they're going to realize that they're being kind of bamboozled into something or tricked into something that is not necessarily what it seems. So you could also think that they are doing something that they probably aren't. Somebody else is setting them up to kind of make it look that way. So be very cautious with your judgments on your partners. But let's do some clarifying, because this is very intriguing. This is like a soap opera, and I want to know what's going on with you guys. I shouldn't laugh. I mean, it's not funny in any way, shape, or form. All right. Cards are jumping already before I even said my prayer over them. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, please bring out the divine white light. Use these cards to clarify the base spread that you have already provided to Virgo and give them a clear picture of what's going on with your guidance and advice. And I am clarifying this Page of Cups, by the way. So we've got the Ace of Swords and the 7, yeah. So the Page of Cups is giving his cup as an offer. That could be you, it could be your partner. It's something truthful, it's something pure, it's something new. But there are options. Notice you're giving one cup out of these 7. Okay, so that means you and your partner have chosen something. So out of all of these options, you were the chosen one. So I wouldn't really worry too much about this outside interference that looks like a third party interference. I wouldn't say that it's a third party affair yet. I think somebody's trying to weasel their way in, and instead your partner has, out of all of these choices, chosen you. And that is what the overall energy strongly feels like. But we are going to go to this Page of Pentacles, or this Knight of Pentacles, I'm sorry, and we're going to clarify that quickly here. And this is the Judgment and Justice. So it looks like in the past, there was something moving very slowly in your relationship, or seemed stagnant, or it wasn't going anywhere. But there is a resurrection of the relationship, and sometimes that takes a little while to get back on its feet, and it is because of justice. So there is justice in this reconciliation that it appears. So you may have gone through some kind of breakup. You may have gone through some kind of really big tower moment where the situation just about tore you apart. And through that, you survived it by justice, because clearly, to me, somebody has interfered, and it looks like they're not done playing their little game from the looks of it. We're going to find out, but it looks like this has been going on for some time, unfortunately, Virgo. Let's check out this King of Swords. What is going on with this guy from the past? Three of Swords and 6 of Wands. Yeah. So the King of Swords wanted to be right. Now, keep in mind, just because there's gender in these cards does not mean that it's a male or a female. We all have masculine and feminine energy. So this would be the masculine energy that is a little bit cutthroat and logical. And so they removed their heart from the situation. When they did that, they caused this 3 of Swords moment that was a broken heart, and they felt successful with that. So you may have had some kind of controversy with your significant other that made you feel like you had a broken heart. They seemed a little harsh and a little cold, and they felt kind of victorious over it while you hurt. The other scenario is that this person that was trying to sweep your significant other away from you, or you, this could be vice versa, somebody trying to sweep you away, you were victorious in not allowing that to happen and broke their heart. And because you broke their heart, or they broke their heart, they're still playing their little game. They're not done. They're determined to be the winner, even though you were clearly victorious in the past. Let's check out the moon here. What's the big secret? We want to know the big secret. Alright, so with the moon card we have 2 of Wands, and yep. Alright, this is really all falling into place. So here we have the moon, which is hiding some type of secret. There were 2 options. There were 2 roads that could be taken, and one of them was planning on walking away with your significant other, leaving you with just a little bits that you wouldn't be completely barren. The kind of a little solace there, like a pat on the back, like, sorry, it just didn't work. That was the intention of the secret, but I don't think the secret was with your partner. I think the secret really is the person who was enticing your partner, or the person who was enticing you, and you would know who that person is. But there was a crossroads there, an option. They could have been a thief in the night and walked, the other way. And I'm not saying that not everybody did. There probably were a few Virgos that made the decision to maybe sleep with somebody just one time. And that definitely is heartbreaking, and it feels like somebody that just doesn't care about the consequences of their actions. We're going to look at the Seven of Pentacles here. In your current energy, what are you waiting on to grow? Okay, for things to calm down or to walk away. All right. So currently you're choosing to move to a better place than where you're at now, and walking away from all of the sadness. Now, just because you're moving on or you're walking away from the sadness doesn't mean you're leaving the relationship or you're walking away from your person. It could be that you're ready to say, I'm going to take all of this baggage of this potential affair or what had happened in the past, and I'm going to put it in the past. I'm going to walk away from that sadness, and I'm going to just see if we can rebuild this. And that's generally what you're doing. So you're moving on to smoother waters. You don't want to fight about it anymore. You're letting all that pain go to see if the seeds can regrow in your relationship. However, you have this Three of Cups. This could definitely be celebratory for you, as if, currently your relationship is renewing and regrowing, and you got back together and everything's great and good. Or this is the other, no, it's just what I thought it was. It's the other person, and you know it. So this is right below our King of Swords here. Is our third party situation, as if there's people laughing at you and your situation. They're strategically planning this and leaving people out in the cold, because the primary reason they're doing this is because they felt like they were left out in the cold. They were denied the person that they wanted. And you know it. You know it in your gut that the controversy, or if, for example, your ex is getting phone, or your significant other or ex that you got back together with is still getting phone calls, or things are coming through, it's not your partner seeking out that person. In your gut that it's this person playing games with you and your partner yet. Okay, they're trying to ruin your security in your relationship that you're trying to rebuild and grow. And as you try to get rid of that pain, this person just is refusing to let you do that, because they just keep interfering. They don't like that they were turned away. They don't like that they were listed as second best, even though they were the one taking your partner from you. You were already there. They had kind of no place to be there. And even if they were led on by your partner, flirted with, for example, they've gone a little too far, and that's kind of where they are. They're strategizing. They're still trying to take your partner away. Know this, it does feel like your partner is very dedicated to this. Like I said, with this Knight of Cups, your partner, out of all these options, has chosen to give that cup to you. Okay? So, but this other person is trying to cast all this doubt and angst in your mind and your heart. It doesn't even necessarily mean that they want your partner anymore. They want to make people miserable at this point. And so that's where I see this Page of Wands, which we're about to clarify. Called that. As being an instigator and putting this lustful thing out there. And they could even be instigating trying to set somebody up with you to see if you'll, trip up and have an affair, so to speak. So we got the the Ten of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, this little guy is trying to cause trouble. Like I said, he's attached with a Page of Swords. So there's not only is there a lustful message coming through, and this could be messages coming through from the other person to your partner. And you might know these messages that are coming through, and they're also spying and watching every movement you and your partner are taking, because they're doing everything they can to kill the relationship. They want total betrayal and to be this Queen of Pentacles. So they want the money, they want the name, they want the person. It's almost like a gold digger, to be honest with you. This is like got like gold digger written all over it. And you don't even have to be wealthy, even if you have security in a home. Let's just take, for example, you have a young college student, and you're a 30-year-old man. That young college student, it could be vice versa. Okay, I'm just going to put this in one way. But this young girl then wants the security of a home. So, she doesn't have much, she'll do whatever it takes to get that. That's just, one example, and I'm going, I hope that's not too extreme, but it could be vice versa. Men do the same thing. And it doesn't always have to be such an age range either. It can be pretty close in age. But this is like a gold digger person. They're trying to destroy everything, make you think that through these lustful messages that there's a betrayal. Okay? Also that you will leave them so that they can have something. They want the money or the possessions that you have in your relationship. And that's what they're doing to you right now. Now this waiting period here turns into a Knight of Wands, which is pretty good, because I get the feeling that this is actually your partner creating a new lust and showing you how much they love you, and absolutely none of this stuff could be true or ongoing. And let's see, yep, you're their Queen of Wands, which is, and Page of Cups, and I'm sorry. So however this person got into your lives, it could have been something flirtatious from them. It could have been something misleading, and they see you as the Queen of Wands, which is the Queen of Wands is in her power, and she is all glory and beautiful and the center of attention, and she's very, very intelligent, and she's graceful, even under serious pressure, but she's like fire and creativity, and no matter what is going on, she's got that smile on her face, and she's holding her head high. And this Page of Cups is basically his offer, saying, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for bringing all this into our lives. And, there was no intention. And I'm saying him, it could be vice versa. It could be her. If you're a male watching this, or if you're a same-sex couple, you know how to take that as well. Now we have this Three of Pentacles, which tells me that there's not as much celebration in the future, but they're still working hard. Whoever this person is, they're not working this alone. It's like a little group of them that just have nothing else to do apparently but cause problems for people. So let's see. They might be taking a sabbatical. Okay. Hooray. Hooray. You got some peace in the future. So the three that we're working together here, causing this third-party situation, it's becoming a heavy burden on them. And they need to take a rest from it, or you need a rest from it. So this could be one of two things. Either they're finally stating, oh, we need to back off here a little bit, which I do think they back off because we have the Ten of Pentacles next. Or in some cases, it can be so bad that what they're doing is causing a heavy burden on you, and you and your partner need to rest. But as you can see, one of the things they didn't win on is the Three Swords are no longer in your heart. They're removed from your heart. You're taking a break. You're saying you can't get to me anymore. I know it's a stupid game, and I'm past it. And that, of course, eventually will cause them to drift away. By the way, my kitten, Romeo, has apparently decided he's going to come and make an appearance here. So hopefully he doesn't ruin the cards. Well, he likes just walking through once in a while. There he goes. Let's look at this Ten of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups and the Two of Cups. Beautiful, yes. So whether they take a break or you take a break, this could be you and your spouse saying, we just need to get away, you and your partner need to get away from these people. You do get your Ten of Pentacles, which is your happy home, your safety, your security. You have the King of Cups, and, you know, the person that is fighting back against all of this that started in the relationship has now become the King of Cups. There is an equal flow of emotions, and you two are the Two of Cups now again. So you have your love back, your soulmate back. That couldn't be a more beautiful ending to a lot of strife being caused by somebody else trying to get your partner. But know this, Virgo, it looks like your partner is very dedicated to you. They understand where your doubts are coming from, but know this, your inner intuition is telling you that they're not guilty of whatever they're being accused of. They didn't cross any lines. They don't want anybody else but you, and that somebody's just playing a game to make it look bad so that you will leave them, or, you know, they will just get frustrated and leave you, and then this person actually thinks they can have your partner. And like I said, this has like gold digger vibe written all over it. So if you have a home, security, decent vehicles, you know, this person is really got a hunger for it. Don't let them have it by getting jealous and worked up. Yeah, this is perfect. Narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. So there is a narrow pathway in situations like this because it is so hard to not believe, you know, even if your partner or your spouse maybe did send some text messages, did have some phone calls, maybe did have sex with them one time, but it wasn't anything serious, and they have full regret. If that makes it a very narrow pathway because you feel like they invited that into your life, they cheated once, they'll always do it, but they're fighting back against all of this to win your love and affection. So just tread thoughtfully. Don't make any rash decisions. I'm not saying that you should stay with this person if you do have proof that they did something. But what I'm saying is that this person does love you very deeply to the point that, you know, they're going above and beyond to try to prove either nothing happened or it really was, you know, nothing. You know, you may want to take all that into consideration because I do truly get the feeling your partner loves you very, very dearly. You know, and sometimes people make mistakes, but it's up to you in how you want to handle that. Let's see what the romance angels have to say. Romantic feelings and free yourself. Okay. So your feelings are real and worth exploring. And those are those romantic feelings of free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And I do not believe that this, free yourself, means leave the relationship. Okay. I believe, you know, this is tied to the romantic feelings that, you know, it's worth re-exploring it with the person you're with. Free yourself from the angst this outside person brought into your relationship. Okay. Because they want the extra mile here to shred you and tear your relationship apart and cause you doubt and pain. And that kind of person isn't even worth the time of day. So free yourself from all of the angst that they caused on you, because by allowing that to exist, then you're allowing them to control your life. Don't do that. Don't give them that power. Take it back. And Archangel Michael says, use your imagination and you'll see the answer. It says, Dear God, thank you for granting me the wisdom and creativity to see your miracles in new and unexpected ways. I gratefully and gracefully accept and appreciate your help. That is beautiful. So yes, you know, this is using your imagination. Sometimes it's really hard to um, get past this type of pain and doubt and trust and all of that. However, you know, if you allow, you know, God to do the work, which it kind of looks like he's done here, um, he's gonna renew you. So, you know, allow him to do that and allow him to ease your spirit. And you know, from, I know this doesn't resonate for all, so there might be some cheaters out there, but you know, the vast majority, it kind of looks like you poor Virgos, you know, are really being taken to the cleaners by somebody, um, and you don't necessarily deserve it. So don't take your life back, and don't let them control your relationship. All right. If any of this resonated with you, please comment below. If you did like it, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to continue to help my channel grow. Thank you.